go through the second, third, and final assault on the darkest dungeon of dungeons. We've cured a lot of diseases. The stress has been removed from clearing the sections of the dungeon. And I think actually because of this, they will not go on the remainder of these battles. I think. As Lightbringers. Like, if I were to take a look, I don't think they can go on the next dungeon fights, as you guys said they would. Heroes who return from a successful quest in the Darkest Dungeon have seen too much. Depending on which game mode and game options you've selected, they may choose to never go back, or simply be stressed upon re-entry. The geometry of the place, it was all wrong. Creature's gestation must be interrupted, overwhelm the defending forces, and illuminate the beacons, force the thing to reveal itself prematurely. I'm not going back into the Darkest Dungeon yet. We need another full team, and for that to happen, that's gonna be some time. Like, you gotta understand, that's gonna be a long time before that happens. But at least we were successful. It's greater than my track record of, everything else. So, let us look through what missions we have available and choose to do something else. And actually, because of that early victory, I might just do a few short missions, because, well, we kind of have a very low amount of forces. Of, like, regular troops. So I might just do a bunch of easy missions with what we've got. How are you again? You were actually ranged, so you'll go into ranged. And let's do some recruitment. Alright, Stagecoach, what have you brought for me? Man-at-Arms, Plague Doctor. We can get a Flagellant, and we can get a Vestal. You know what I say to that? To the very bottom with thee.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
And then we have 2 Man-at-Arms. I don't feel like a Man-at-Arms. Do I feel like getting a Crusader? Because we haven't had a Crusader in a while. And he's got most of the skills I actually enjoy. Or do one with the Flagellant. I mean, with quick reflexes, yes, we will take the Flagellant. Rambacourt the Flagellant. Do you need to actually be in Section 1? No. You heal 1 point for 2 rounds, but you bleed for more. You have Endure, which removes stress, but then gives you stress. But you're probably just going to be punishing an awful lot. Now, you're going to be our actual ranged healer, so you're just going to sit in the back. We're going to get rid of Hand of Light and get Divine Comfort instead. So let's start moving your skills around. Rambacourt. I don't actually like Reclaim. I'd actually like Exsanguinate first. No, we're going to get Redeem. Maybe. We don't really need Reign of Sorrows. We'll take Reign of Sorrows over Endure. Gorny, you can take Divine Comfort instead. Move your skills around, get rid of Hand of Light, put down Divine Comfort, because you have Dazzling Light to hit from the back and Judgment to hit in the back. Rambacourt, get rid of Endure, and replace it with Reign of Sorrows. Am I going to have this, like, Blood Moon in the back constantly now, as long as I ignore the Darkest of Dungeons? Maybe. Oh well, who knows. And I don't believe any of you guys need to actually upgrade your equipment, but in case you do... Oh, Basset actually does, to get more speed. Unequip all trinkets, or the class restriction. Viewpoint. Or Viexpont. You are our ranged DPS, so as usual, just get the matchstick and then maybe something else. You know what? Speed plus matchstick seems like a fantastic idea. You have a ton of speed, you have damage and crit. You don't need the Talisman of the Flame because it's just not good enough. And there's nothing here that does any ranged skills or attacks, so we're not going to get the Highwayman's Sheath. You're going to constantly move backward and forward, but you actually do hit for a fair amount of damage. Or you can hit for a fair amount of damage. So let's see, is there anything here that I actually would like on you? Molted Tail Shrieker, and then... Tail Shrieker's Feather, Dismas's Head, and then just us, and you have Wild Tactician, so you'll hit for even more. So we're just going to try to reduce the amount of stress you would gain. Rambacourt. You also hit for a fair amount of damage. It's not enough, but you do hit for a fair amount. You'll probably be moving back and forth, but you'd have nothing that you really need to do. So, I haven't actually seen Stonework as an enemy type, or something worth hitting, in a long time. I mean, we're going to the Warrens, we might as well get the Beast Slayer's Ring, and then the Berserk Charm. Why not? Let's just get... Our stress will go to the insane, up to like an insane degree, but man, are we going to hit so hard. And then for like the instances we actually do take damage, we'll just put Junia... Wait, do we have Vestal Trinkets? We actually do have Vestal Trinkets. You don't need max health. Yeah, we can get the Haste Chalice as well. Less max health, less stun chance, but if you aren't going fast, I don't know. I don't know if you're going fast or not, but I think you're going fast. Alright, to the Warrens, to 100% of room battles, and to an absolute metric ton of murder. Did anyone else see that? I'm watching you. I saw your body beat with madness. I'm not liking this. I know medicinal herbs are also very good in the wild, so we'll take that. Holy water, not as much. We're taking all the shovels, not just for beating down Thitchets or Thacket, but we can also occasionally unlock treasure chests this way. We don't need the blood, I was just seeing if I can get a I'm trying to get a reaction out of him, because I saw that too. I know I did. It's not going to torment me for the remainder of this, isn't it? Whereas as long as every time I look back at him, I just see him pulse briefly, as turn into some twisted fleshy amalgamation. To the wild.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Well, it's a map. What do we learn? Room battle with Curio, obstacle, and nothing else is over there. Well, I mean, it's a good thing we at least know what's waiting for us. We don't need to hit... We can hit the Curio and come right back, so I'm not too concerned. Ectoplasm. Will the power of going first allow us to do some horrendous things to these monsters? Let's find out. We can impale them.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
We can Dazzling Light use that's most likely going to kill you.
Give them no quarter.
And then just do a gunshot.
As the fiend falls,
That's a good turn
a
point.
faint hope blossoms.
I think this needs holy water. Vestal, take it. Fountain Ray invigorates the hero. Gets rid of your stress. Perfect. Let's take a look. What's this Curio? Curio's Dead Corpse. I think Dead Corpse requires anti-venom. Treasures are encased within the remains.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Well, it was kind of worthwhile. Kind of. Default party order. Let's go back to the trap. Fungus. You can get rid of the fungus. There will be no fungus among us here. Next one's another pack. We open it up. It's another map. We learn what this one is. And we learn that there's more curios that wait before us, but there are no traps. How glorious. I hope we don't actually fight enemies from the darkest dungeon out here now. That'd be annoying. Admittedly, my paranoia is slowly gonna get the better of me if things like that just keep occurring. Glorious, hello everyone. It's so nice to meet you. Rain of Sorrows, get the bleed going. Why did I put all this damage stuff on you guys when I know it's not that useful?
Annihilated.
Well, you're dead. Could I, like, shank you with that or... No, no. I can pierce you. You have no protection, though. You do. Or to impale you. Wouldn't do a whole lot. Adder's Kiss. Actually be worth a lot of damage. Dazzling Light has a decent stun chance. It succeeded. I'm surprised it succeeded, in all honesty. Oof. Well, that hurt. Not too badly, but it still hurt.
Decimated.
There's a crit that takes down the brigand. We can pierce to go forward or captivate. It's better. I guess pierce is better. Or I guess more poison is better. Heal you up. We crit. Get your stress down. And then let's just punish the big bloodletter and put him on death's door.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Sure, we can even unlock this chest and open it up and see what else we gain. More heirlooms, more scouting. We know that there's a room battle over here. No shocker, we have to go this way anyway. There's another place of encased remains. Open it up. Diseased. The light. It's not bad. It's not bad enough to really be concerned with. I see you. I actually want to get you to not move. Nope. Okay, it's just a maddening whine. Nothing to fear. I want to kill the supplicant, like now. So I'm gonna Rain of Sorrows. Dodge. That's the first time I've seen like a half dodge. And now the gatekeeper is just gonna dodge everything. I mean, we are too, but it's much worse when the gatekeeper does it. Predigestion on the Vestal. Can't be bothered. Okay, let's try this again. Rain of Sorrows. You bleed, so you'll die. You bleed, but you're probably not going to die.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Great shot. Stun Blast? No, we can just straight Judgment here.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, this is working so far. Crimson Curse. To the surprise of absolutely no one, and now we get rid of the Supplicant. Because this one died, we actually can get another thing to go into the party in the courtyard. That's probably going to be my next big objective, is to deal with the Viscount, because we need more invitations, and we need to deal with our current problem of the Crimson Curse. Unless it just become worse and worse. There's more remains. I mean, you can open it up and see what else is here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Beast here will fight harder in the dark. You all can go eat something. We'll just proc our torchlight as soon as we step into this room. Surprise! Judgment. Judgment. Great Shot Blast. Because we're gonna just launch an impalement anyway. You can rain of sorrow as these ones in the
Masterfully
back.
executed.
Because if the bleed actually does go off, it would be fantastic. And now we'll impale the clear number,
Impressive.
leaving only one mere acolyte to exist. Punish for your transgressions and crimes. Tracking shot. Duelist advance. Because you're gonna die anyway. I'm gonna just try and get the healing off. Nope. No dice.
Obliterated.
We'll continue
As
adventuring.
victories mount, so too will resistance.
I currently have zero reason to stop. I can just collect more resources by
The
going
light,
through with this.
the promise of safety.
We knew there'd be a thicket
Nature
somewhere.
herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
And then we pop forward to this room. What else do we see? Did I give the introduction to YouTube last time? I did not. There was no celebratory introduction. Well, that is a shame. We'll give the celebratory introduction on this next one. I think this one requires bandages. Like we can... I'm just going to test these. I doubt they'll work, but it's a test. Poison. I agree. Hold up. Torchlight. I said torchlight. Why wouldn't you torchlight? Well, here we go again. Judgment on you, because I want to try to kill you as soon as possible. You get shot, so I can get rid of you. Impale to hit you all. And then you can punish the first bloodsucker, which should kill him, leaving only one more
death
supplicant
by
to continue to
inches.
hit us. Gather the blood, Crimson Curse on the Shield Breaker. No Crimson Curse. Supplicant continues to get smacked in the face. Grape Shot Blast. You bleed, so you'll die as soon as the next action takes place. So let's see if we can just do a full party heal.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Forward march! We have one more room to actually go into.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Excellent, more stashed heirlooms. More for the pile.
Cruel machinations
Wow,
spring to
you
life.
are having a
with
really
a
bad
singular
day with
purpose.
blight today. You're supposed to bleed yourself, not blight yourself. Well, there's literally nothing here, so we might as well just go. Freedom!
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
We'll see if anyone else jump scares us or makes me more paranoid in the future. You have leveled up, but you have gained scurvy. Okay, this one's the one that actually leveled up. You got obsessed with the paranormal and you're balanced. You leveled up, you gained night blindness and eagle eye, which I'm probably going to try to get eagle eye to be on you permanently.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Alrighty then. I'm waiting for you to do the transformation thing as long as I do anything. I'm actually paranoid about this now, but that's the end of that episode. Take my blood as you've taken my mind. Woo ha ha. Hick. I don't know what I actually want to do now. I guess we'll take a look and see what's available. There's a, long, easy mission. But I think now's the time where we should start going into the courtyard to try to deal with the Viscount. And actually, what'd be a decent idea is the party from before. They don't want to go into the darkest dungeon? Fine. We're going to toss them into the courtyard. Try to clear out the Viscount. Blade can be sharpened, armor mended, the soul is forever tarnished. Don't be